Hello and welcome to my channel. I am so glad you're here because today we are going to do a short 10-minute workout to relieve back pain. No equipment needed except a soft surface to lay on. Let's get started, and today we are going to start on our back. So let's get onto your back and get onto your back, lay down, and then have your arms down by your side. And then have your hands on your pelvis. Take a big breath in through the nose. And then as you exhale, I would like you to curl the tailbone so you're jamming your low back down against the floor. So you are tucking your tailbone and you're no longer able to fit your hand behind your low back. And now we are going to release. So now we have some space. So this is a neutral spine when we have that natural curve in our lumbar spine, in our low back. And as you can see, when you're tilting and moving your pelvis, it alters the shape of your lower back. And that's what we are doing. We are just gently moving our low back first, tilting the pelvis. Very good. And then keep moving back and forth. And then let's do two more. And then one more. Very good. Bring your feet a little bit closer to your glutes. We're going to take another big breath in through the nose. And this time, as you exhale, I want you to curl the tailbone again. So tucking your tailbone and then very slowly peel your spine off the mat, one vertebrae at a time. You go as far as it feels good for your body. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, you are going to lower down one disc at a time and then all the way back to neutral, so you're not able to put again your hand behind your low back. And then again, tilt your pelvis and then slowly peel your spine off the mat. Hold it up there. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, very slowly melt down on the mat, one vertebrae at a time. And then again, we have two more. Tilt the pelvis first and then roll all the way up through the spine. Take a big breath in here. And then as you exhale, melt all the way down on the mat. We have one more. Tilt your pelvis and then lift up and hold. And we're going to hold it here for 10 seconds. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, and try to lift your waistband a little bit higher up towards the sky. Another 5 seconds. And then take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, lower your pelvis all the way down. Arms overhead. Now keep your feet hip distance apart on the mat. And then we are going to bring our right knee very close to our chest. And you have the option to lift your chest off the floor and then keep pushing your low back down against the mat. And we're going to go and melt down on the mat and lower your right foot down. You have the option to move your arms overhead. And then now we are going to lift the left knee. Very good. Nice. And then just keep moving side to side. So when we are lifting our chest off the floor, we are flexing the spine. The reason that you feel your abdominal muscles, because we are working against gravity. And when you're flexing your spine, when you're laying down on your back, which muscle are you using? Mainly your rectus abdominis, right? And that goes from your rib cage all the way down to your pubic bone. Very good. And then just keep moving. And then let's do one more with the right. And then one more with the left. And then lay down on your back. Keep your feet together and knees together. Imagine that they are glued together or tied together. And now we are going to lower both knees to one side. Come back to the middle. And now we're going to lower the knees to the other side. So our low back is really good at flexion, extension, and side bending, but not really good at rotating, because when you rotate your spine, it comes from your mid-back, from your thoracic spine. So just a little bit of an anatomy here. So mainly we do flexion, extension, and side bending here. But we'll do some rotation as well, just to keep your whole spine healthy. One more to the right. And then let's do one more to the left. Nice. And then from here, Have your arms hovering by your hips. Jam your low back down against the floor. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, you are going to lift your chest off the floor. And then we are going to lower the chest back down. And then again, lift your chest off the floor and then lower back down. Nice. And then just keep moving. You have the option to lift one leg up when you're lifting your chest off the floor, but you don't have to. It is optional. Now, the reason we are practicing this movement, because many people with back pain have trouble getting out of bed in the morning. Now, what movement do you do, or what movement are you trying to do when you're getting out of bed? It's this movement, right? Or you push with your hands because your back is hurting, right? So we slowly exposing your body to the movements that you are doing in daily life, right? Okay, let's do one more here. Nice. And now we are going to turn around. And then we are going to do some extension as I promised. Okay, because it is really good for your spine. So have your hands right in front of your shoulders. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, keep your forearms down on the floor. Push your hands down and then lift your chest off the ground. And then we are going to lower it back down. And then when you lift your chest off the floor, make sure that you're keeping your shoulder blades away from your ears. And then we're going to lower back down again, and then just keep moving. Now, if it feels good for you, you can actually lift your forearms off the floor, but you don't have to if it doesn't feel good. Now, always make sure that you are working within your pain tolerance, okay? That's really important. Nice. And then we're going to be doing 3 more here. 3 and 2. And then let's do 1 more. And then let's hold it here. Look up to the sky. So we are extending our cervical spine as well, which is our neck. And 3 and 2 and 1. And now we are going to push back onto our heels. And we have about 2 minutes left. So we are going to be on our hands and knees. Separate your knees, hip distance apart, and have your hands right underneath your shoulders. Take a big breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, I would like you to push your t-shirt all the way up to the sky and drop your head. And now we are going to drop it back down, and then we're going to look up. And then just keep moving up and down, okay? Again, move within your pain tolerance. Now, if being on your wrist is hurting your wrist, you can actually be on your knuckles as well. You can even have your pillows under your hands, so you elevate your hands, and that also would take the pressure off your wrist. Let's do 2 more here, and then 1 more. Very good. Now, we are going to slide the right foot out. And then when you bring that right knee in, I would like you to again push your chest up to the sky. Or chest, your back to the sky, not your chest. Good, and slide your foot away and then look up. And then knee in, push your t-shirt up to the ceiling. Think about creating a very small shape with your body, like a little ball. And then out. Again, this is flexion of the spine. This is extension, and you have the option to lift the leg up. Now, that puts more load on your back, which is not a bad thing because we want to strengthen your back as well. However, if it doesn't feel good, you don't have to do it, or don't lift up that high yet, okay? So just listen to your body. We're going to do 2 more. And then 1 more. Nice. And how about if you do the other side now, okay? So now the left knee comes in, push your t-shirt up to the sky, slide your foot, look up to the ceiling, and then again. And then just keep moving, okay? Find your rhythm. You can save this video now, and then you can pause it and come back to it again. And I recommend you to do this session at least 3-4 times a week. Or if you can do it every single morning. Okay, 2 more. And then 1 more. You can even do it in the evening as well before you go to bed. Nice. And we have 1 exercise left. And if you've been here with me for a very long time, you know it is lateral flexion of the spine, so it's side bending. So you can sit with your legs crisscrossed, you can have your legs out in front of you as well, or you can even sit in a chair or on the side of your bed. Have one hand down by your side, and we are going to soften this elbow, and then other arm goes up, side bend, reach all the way up to the ceiling, so you're growing up nice and tall. And now we're gonna go to the other side, and then just keep moving side to side. Now, if you soften your elbow more, that means you have a deeper stretch, okay? So you can also play with that. What feels good for you today? And then we have about 30 seconds left. Well done. Thank you for being here with me today. And then one more. And now interlace your fingers above your head, look up to the sky, take a breath in. And then as you exhale, lower your arms down by your side. And again, thank you so much for being here with me and moving with me. If this video helped you, please like it, comment it, which one was your favorite move today, okay? And if it truly helped you, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any sessions that are designed for people with back pain. Have a wonderful day, and I see you next Tuesday at 8:45 a.m. Central US time. Bye.